It's so funny because I haven't heard. It hasn't let me put it down yet.
Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm your host, Clip Math, the host of the Club of Sports. We're coming to you live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking to you guys about the fact that Big Ben got the Steelers, by the way, by signing a new offer, and it could be his last season. I'll get you guys to that for sure, what it could mean for him. I'll tell you guys about the fact that Alex Smith has been released after his comeback from that gruesome leg injury from 2018 that game against the Texans. And I'll tell you who could step up to be the new quarterback there. I'll tell you guys about the fact that the Knicks defeat the Pistons yet again, 114-104. Celtics defeat the Raptors, 132-125. We got the Bucks defeating the Grizz, 112-111. West beating the Clips, 114. Yeah, 110 at the Blazers defeating the Kings, 123-119. Les Miles being accused of inappropriate behavior towards female students. I'll get you guys to that for sure. And BG is an unrestricted free agent after him and the Pistons agreed to a buyout, by the way. So that's pretty interesting news right there. And I'll tell you guys about the fact that Wayne Gretzky's dad, Walter Gretzky, been deceased after battling Parkinson's, by the way. And Jimmy Graham is still alive after he got into a roll-up car crash in Miami. So that'll be all the news I will have for today, ladies. Just for now on that. NBA All-Star game in ATL is going to support HBCUs and COVID-19 equity. So that's all the new there is to need to know on that. And that's all there is to need to know, everybody. So that's all there is to it. First things first, everybody, I'm going to start things off with the fact that Big Ben's going to be returned to the Steelers for the 2021 season after he reduced his payroll to $14 million from $19 million in final year of his offer. He spreading the payment through 2022. By the way, now this will lower the Steelers salary cap by $15 million plus. Now, Big Ben won't return with the $41.2 million salary cap hit, by the way. So, Big Ben, by the way, he's coming back. By the way, he reduced his salary from $14 million from $19 million, by the way. And I can tell you this, that Big Ben, by the way, this could be sure. I'll tell you that much. So, honestly, this is a big surprise to everybody out there. Yes, Big Ben's coming back for the 2020 season, but it may be his final season with the Steelers that he's ever going to have. If Big Ben Steelers don't make it back to the playoffs, nor they lose in the playoffs. Yes, they can still make it back to the playoffs, but lose either in the playoffs, nor they don't make Super Bowl, Big Ben's going to retire. That's it. So if you're Big Ben right now, you ask yourself exactly, what more do I got to prove to myself? What more do I got to do? And we got to ask ourselves exactly, did Big Ben make a mistake, by the way, of his offer? Well, obviously he did not. I can tell you that. And on another note, I can tell you this, that Big Ben could be announcing his retirement during the off season before next season. I can tell you that much. So that would be surprising if it ensues, everybody. If that ensues. So Big Ben, yes, he is among one of the oldest quarterbacks in NFL history, which he is. He's been in the Steelers since 2004. And to be honest, I think that Big Ben is going to consider retiring at this point. I think he is. Yes, people are going to think he's washed up. People are going to think he's all this and all that. But I think it's the same. Yes, Big Ben, he is a future Hall of Famer, no doubt about that. And he's going to retire at some point. I can tell you that right now. So, he may have signed that offer of his by coming back. But it's safe to say that it could be his final season with the Steelers, by the way, and it could be retiring since you know it. So that's surprising news right there. And that could surprise a lot of people if it ensues, everybody, on that note. Also, some other news. Alex Smith, he's been released from the Washington football after his comeback story, despite the gruesome leg injury that he had back in 2018 in that game against the Texans. So, we all knew some of this was going to ensue. So my question is, who's going to step into the new Washington football QB? Is it going to be Deshaun Watson? Is it going to be Dak Prescott? Or maybe, Russ Wilson, I guess.
Never has a bad day. That's one. Just kind of keeps the clubhouse loose.
Honestly, I think it's safe to say.
Everyone just comes in because it's a long season.
I just think it's safe to say. I think it's safe to say though that that perhaps whoever the new quarterback is for the Washington Football, it may surprise. It could be Deshaun Watson there. It could be, Dak Prescott. Even though he could be on the brink of leaving. I told you guys that Dak Prescott could be leaving, not return to the Cowboys, let alone sign that bona fide franchise tag for sure. And like it or not, you may see Dak being pursued of going to Washington Football because Alex Smith is gone. He's no longer there anymore, guys. So whether it's Dak nor Deshaun Watson, that's going to raise a lot of questions right there, everybody. It will. So who's gonna be the new quarterback in Washington Football? Let me know in the comment section about that, and I will address them. Is it gonna be Deshaun Watson or is it gonna be Dak Prescott? I would say Russell Wilson though, even though he may probably won out, I guess. But that's surprising news right there. So what are your thoughts about that? Where are you thinking that Russell Wilson's gonna head out to? You think it's gonna go to Washington, by the way? Which may not surprise a lot of people, or Cowboys, or G-Men, or any of those teams. So that's surprising. That would surprise a lot of people. I can tell you that. If it's Washington, that's probably news. If it's Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson, or even Dak Prescott, that'll surprise a lot of people if they go there. Whoever goes there, that's all there is you need to know on that. So whoever they get, that's that. Also, some other news I want to point out, by the way, that the Knicks had to beat the Pistons yet again, 114-104. Orange Julius Randle scored 27 points and 16 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 block. RJ Barrett has scored 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Elfrid Payton has scored 20 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and steals. 1 block, by the way. Nerlens Noel scored 12 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and blocks, 4 steals. You had Reggie Bullock scored 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Wayne Ellington scored 17 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Saddiq Bey scored 14 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. Mason Plumlee's rookies today scored 12 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block. Dennis Smith Jr. scored 12 points, 2 rebounds, and assist. So, Knicks looking pretty good. I think they're still like 4th place in Eastern Conference right now. They're looking pretty good. They're like above 500. So that's amazing news right there. Knicks are looking pretty good. And they don't disappoint. So that's all there is you need to know on that. Also, the Celtics defeated the Raptors 132-125, where you saw Jayson Tatum score 27 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. You saw Jaylen Brown score 21 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block. Grant Williams scored 17 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal. Kemba Walker has scored 15 points, 2 rebounds, a block, 6 assists. Jeff Teague scored 14 points, 1 rebound, steal on the block, 4 assists. Tristan Thompson scored 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Chris Boucher scored 30 points and 5 rebounds. Norman Powell scored 25 points, 2 rebounds and steals, 4 assists. Terrence Davis scored 22 points, 3 rebounds and 4 assists. Kyle Lowry scored 14 points, 3 rebounds, 19 assists, and 1 steal. So Celtics is looking pretty good so far, I'll tell you that. But so you're stopping them? I don't think there is. Also, the Bucks defeated the Grizz 112-111. The Great Freak scored 26 points, had 11 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Chris Middleton scored 22 points, had 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Jrue Holiday scored 15 points, 2 rebounds and assists. 2 rebounds and steals. He had 3 assists, by the way. Brook Lopez over here, he scored 12 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and blocks. Pat Connaughton scored 15 points, 9 rebounds, 1 steal, and a block. John Moran scored 35 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. Dylan Brooks has scored 23 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, and blocks. Jonas Valanciunas scored 13 points, 12 rebounds, 1 steal, and a block. So the Bucks looking pretty good against the Grizzlies, so they don't disappoint. So I mean, even though after that game, Greg Frey, Giannis Antetokounmpo, he had some wings, and it was blast. So wait to see what he does in the All-Star game. So we'll surprise some people, Brian. We'll tell you that right now. It will. You just gotta wait and see. Everybody. Also, the West defeated the Clips 119-117. We saw Bradley Beal score 33 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Russell Westbrook scored 27 points and 9 rebounds, 11 assists, 4 steals. Moritz Wagner scored 12 points, 3 rebounds, and steals, 1 assist. Bloody Killer Kawhi Leonard scored 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Patrick Beverley scored 17 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks. Len Pepper Lou Williams scored 16 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal in that game. So that's just there is everybody. That's all there is to use now. Also, the Blazers defeated the Kings 123-119. Dame Dollar, Dame Time, Dames and Dimes, Daddy Dame, Damian Lillard scored 44 points, 1 rebound on the block, 7 assists. Ennis Cantor scored 22 points, 21 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal on the block. Melo scored 16 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. De'Aaron Fox scored 32 points, 8 rebounds, 12 assists, 1 block. Buddy Hield scored 21 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Harrison Barnes scored 17 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Marvin Bagley III has scored 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists in the game. So didn't disappoint there, I can tell you that. But Blazers are looking pretty good as ever. They're playing material, I'll tell you that right now. So also by the way, Clarissa T-Rex Shields is going to be supporting. It's going to be sporting custom fight trunks, by the way. Paying homage to Laker Kobe and Gigi, by the way. God rest their souls. During their fight tonight against during the fight against Marie Eve DeCarey, unifying the super welterweight division and the unification title bout she's gonna have. So that'll be surprising right there. So that's all there is for that. So you'll see Clarissa T-Rex Shields against the IBF super welterweight champ Marie Eve DeCarey, unifying the super welterweight division. So that's surprising right there. This is the unification title bout, and that's all the best news there is. So catch that tonight. That's the best news there is to it, everybody. Also, since another news I want to address here, by the way, Les Miles has been accused of having inappropriate behavior towards a female students at LSU back in 2013. That says we're here that LSU didn't have any knowledge of Miles having sexual relationships with any of the women. Now Miles was accused right here of contacting female students on Facebook and text message. Now meeting them off campus after and kissed one of them. Now Miles denies kissing a female student and didn't do anything that he meant to do anything with that. He mentored young women at LSU. The AD staff accused Miles of saying that female student employees who helped get recruits to LSU, by the way, it says right here, LSU football need to have a better look, a certain look, attractive look, blonde and fit, and if existing student employees didn't fit description, they would be given few hours or be released. So LSU, by the way, they reprimanded Miles to stop hiring student employees to babysit and can't be alone with them anymore. Women, now there's another woman that claims that she was subjected to unwanted touching in Miles' car. And Les Miles had to attend 8 one-hour sessions with attorney and pay for them himself. So Les Miles here. Les Miles was accused of inappropriate behavior towards female students at LSU back in 2013. And the article says that I think one of the other women was accusing him of smooching her inside his car, and Les Miles denies that for sure. So Les Miles could be into this case, and above all else, they could have just can't do. So I think the best thing for LSU the best thing the Kansas have to do is just let go of Les Miles for sure. I'll tell you that. So honestly, they'll just let him go anyway. And honestly, I think that Les Miles should be released that's all there is to it. You need to know that, everybody. So I hope he's released. Signed from this incident back in 2013. So that's all there is to it. You need to know, everybody, on that. Other news I want to get into, by the way, the NFL has hired Maya Chaka as the first black woman on-field official for 2020 seasons. That's first black female on-field official, by the way, for 2020 season. But no, there was one woman, one other one, by the way. So that was pretty good news. Now Maya Chaka, she's the first black female woman on-field official for 2021 season. That's surprising news right there. I can tell you that much. So business there. Also, another news here, I want to point out that BG is an unrestricted free agent after that buyout with the Pistons. So that's surprising. So the question is, where exactly is BG going to go? Where's Blake Griffin going to go exactly? Could be Lakers. Could it be Nets, Celtics? Could it be Raptors? Could it be Sixers? I guess. So who knows where it's going to wind up at? That's the question it's going to ask. And it'll be surprising there is. So that's all there is you need to know, everybody. Also, some other news that sad news here. Wayne Gretzky's dad, Walter Gretzky, has been deceased at 82 after battling Parkinson's disease and other health issues. By the way, thoughts prayers out to Wayne Gretzky, all his family members, all his fans, all his viewers. This horrific loss of his dad, Walter Gretzky, and this is really sad news there. So keep me thoughts prayers, everybody, on that horrific loss. That's all there's you got to do about it. Also, another news here, I want to supporting HBCUs and COVID-19 equity. So that's all there is you need to know on that, and that's nothing there is to it. So the All-Star game is this coming Sunday. Team LeBron versus Team Durantula, and Team King LeBron James versus the Durantula versus Team Durantula. By the way, that's all there is you need to know on that, everybody. Also, draft wasn't out, so that's all there is you need to know on that, everybody. Also, some other news here I want to get into. Cops are called to Zach LaVine's house after an obsessed woman was visiting him and refused to leave Zach LaVine's property. Now cops were called. They took the woman to a hospital for medical health evaluation, and now the woman was not arrested nor charged for the crime. I can tell you that much. So that's all there is you need to know on that. So it's very unknown how this all went down, and that's all there is to it you need to know. Also, some other things I want to get into that Michigan defeated Michigan State 69-50. Baylor defeats Oklahoma State 81-70. Texas defeated Oklahoma 69-65 down. GMU and Mason defeats Washington, GWU 73-59. Vandy defeats Cincinnati 69. San Fran defeats San Diego 67-51. Kansas defeats UTEP 67-62. Iowa defeats Nebraska 102-64. West Virginia defeats TCU 66-67. UMass defeats St. Joseph's 166-69. Stetson defeats Bellarmine 70-70, and FGCU defeats Lipscomb 72-60. So that's all there is you need to know on that, everybody, and that's all there is still you need to know. So best as yet there is, and that's all you got to know, everybody, on that note. So what's on that, everybody. Also, guys, another news: Jimmy Graham escaped. He's alive after he got into a rollover car crash, and that's all there's to know. Tiger was on the flip side. He's recovering from the roller car crash he was in last month, by the way, and hope he's doing okay, and he's still recovering. Keep that prayers out to him, his family members, and his fans, viewers, and wish him a speedy recovery. That's all there was to you on that. And now the affidavit says he was unconscious. Now Tiger was unconscious after the crash. I can tell you that. So that's all there is to you need to know. So yeah, does say it all. So number 2 and everybody on that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to shout brothers out to Thick Mountain Pump and former knockout champ Jordan Grace, Miyu Kurosaki of King of Fighters, Eva Mendez, Penn. You got Penn Gillette, Nikki Taylor. You got Dominic McElligott, Fred Williamson, Taylor Hill, Justin Fields, Papoose, Alana Blanchard, Madison Beer, Malavana, Achaga, Macarena, Achaga, Aislinn, Paul, Michael Irvin, Kyle Schwarber, Alice Campello, Mike Brown, Rain Ivanushka, Paul Konerko, You got Reggie Heinen, Mason Plumlee, Emmanuel, Moutier, Ricky, Lindholm. You got Musfa, Medina, Little Nicky, Kimberly Green. You got Spud Boom, Corey Brewer, Lyle Blanco, Alexandra, Reed, and Fifi Box. So some of your birthday wishes, your brother shows your birthday tweets, but that's all you guys do just for now. And that's all there is to it, everybody, on that. And that's all there is to it you need to know. So see you up there. Also, guys, WandaVision, WandaVision finale. Epic right there, I can tell you that. And that's all there is to it you know on that. Also, guys, King LeBron James, by the way, he is on now. King LeBron James is on the cover of Entertainment Weekly. Now, part of his upcoming film, Space Jam: A New Legacy. By the way, I can tell you that. Showing Bugs Bunny, Lola Bunny, Daffy Duck, Tweety Bird, Sylvester Tweety, and yeah, surprises right there. I can tell you that, and that's all the interesting news there is to it. So yeah. That's all there is for that, everybody. So King LeBron James on Entertainment Weekly for new Space Jam New Legacy movie. You can check that out. So that's on Entertainment Weekly. So that's all there is to it. You know on that. So it's the best news you got there, everybody. And that's all there is to you to know. So yeah, we'll say it all, and that's all you gotta know. So best news you got there, everybody, and that's surprising news right there. I can tell you that much. So making them sing about that, everybody. That's all there is to it. You to know. So that's all there is to it. And yeah, it does say it all. So lot to be stored. Lot to be said there. I can tell you, lot to be said there. And, yeah. Also, guys, Coming to America 2 movie. That's streaming right now on Amazon Prime Video. You can check it out now, guys. Check it out. Must see much watching. Hope you guys enjoy. And that's all there is to it. You need to know that, everybody. That's all there is to it. You need to know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll do right there for the Khalil Have a Sportsboard. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Have a Sportsboard YouTube channel, Facebook page. But also, guys, I forgot this. AEW Revolution is this coming Sunday night. Live pay-per-view, guys, and that's all there's to you knowing that. You'll see Hikaru Shida take on Ryo Sakazaki. I can tell you that. You'll see Kenny Omega versus John Moxley for the AEW World Title exploding barbed wire death match, and you'll see Sting and Darby Allin versus Team Taz, Brian Cage, Will Hobbs, Ricky Starks, in the street fight, by the way, and Taz's son in the street fight, by the way, I can tell you that. And that's surprising news right there. I can tell you that much. That's interesting news, and that's all there's to it. Also, Kayla Ray retained their NXT UK Women's title against the legend herself, Miko Satomura, and that was a good match. I can tell you that was a great match. I'll tell you that. So that didn't disappoint. I can tell you that much. It was amazing. That was a legendary match in the making. That's the best news you get there. So that's all there's to you on that, buddy. That will do it. Relations with the Khalil Sports. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Sports YouTube channel, Facebook page by any and all means necessary. Send me your comments, tweet your reaction, your thoughts, your responses on the Knicks defeating the Pistons yet again, 114-104. Let me know comments what your thoughts about that. I'll reaction. What are your thoughts on Big Ben coming back to the Steelers, reducing salary to 19 mil from 14? I think so. From 14 mil to 19. Yeah, from 14 mil to 19 mil. What are your thoughts about that, everybody? I would just want to share. Let me know if you think this is a good move or a bad move. Let me know about that. He looks like Alex Smith being released from the Washington Football after that gruesome injury that he had. After that gruesome leg injury that he had. After his comeback from that gruesome leg injury that he had back in 2018. Thoughts about that? I would just want to share. You think it's going to be a new quarterback for Washington Football? Let me know in the comments about that. You think it's going to be Dak Attack or it's going to be Deshaun Watson? Who do you think it's going to be, everybody? Or Russ? So let me know in the comments what your thoughts about that are. I would just throw their students on that. Thoughts on the Wizards defeating the Clips, by the way, last night, 119-117. Let me know about that. Thoughts on the Blazers defeating the Kings, 123-119. Celtics defeating the Raptors, 132-125. Thoughts about that. AEW Revolution, this Sunday night, live pay-per-view, everybody. Check that out. Those are the Bucks defeating the Grizz, 120-111. Number of the countries that I was just not sure about. That's all they're saying you to know. Thoughts on one division finale. Let me know about that. I'm just not sure, buddy. Same thoughts right out to Wayne Gretzky as he lost his dad from Parkinson's disease. Walter Gretzky, who was deceased at 82 from Parkinson's. Let me know Same thoughts out to him, his family members, and his fans, and those viewers, and perfect loss. That's all you got to do, everybody, on that. And what are your thoughts on Clarissa T-Rex Shields? Sporting custom fight trunks, paying homage to Liquid Kobe and Gigi. As she preps up for her unification title bout against the IBF Super Welterweight champ, Marie Eve to carry, by the way, everybody. So, what do you thought about that? I'll just want to share everybody. That's all there is to it. You need to know on that. And that's all there is to it. You need to know. And let's get there. Thoughts on Mason defeating George Washington, 59. Thoughts on Michigan defeating Michigan State. Rivalry games, 50. What thoughts on Texas defeating Oklahoma, Rubber Showdown? Let me know in the comments about that. I'll just want to share everybody. That's all there is to you need to know. So that's the best news out there. And that's all there is to you need to know, everybody. What thoughts on the St. Brother wishes out to Eva Mendez, Jordan Grace, King of Fighters is Miyu Kurosaki, Penn Jillette, Corey Brewer, Sweat Boom, Papoose, Justin Fields, Taylor Hill, Fred Williamson, Dominic McElligott, Nikki Taylor. So send me your brother wish, your brother tweets them. That's all you guys can do, and all the others. That's all you got to do just for now. With us on Killer James being on the Entertainment Weekly cover for Space Jam 2 New Legacy. With us about that, everybody. I'll just want to share everybody. And that's all there's you need to know on that. And that's the best you get there. And it's just an upcoming film, so that's the best you get there. And that's all there is to you know on that. With us in the NFL hiring Maya Chaka, first black female on being an off-field official. We'll say it all right there. And that's all there's to it. I've been more breaking news, times like updates, and a whole lot more than Khalil. Sports, whatever, everything sports, everything there is you need to know. That's all I gotta say. Right, take care, everybody. You guys have a good evening. Please be safe with them. Bye-bye. You know what? The games, it bugs some people.